The conference room felt colder than usual as Serena Blake stared at the termination papers spread across the polished table. Her new manager, Daniel Cross, accused her of manipulating client reports and damaging company records for personal gain. Serena's heartbeat thundered in her chest while the HR director calmly pushed a silver pen toward her. After 7 exhausting years of loyalty, overtime, and sacrificed weekends, they wanted her gone without a fight. Daniel leaned back in his chair with fake sympathy written across his face. He claimed the company had completed a full audit and discovered serious inconsistencies tied directly to Serena's performance reports. Before the meeting continued, Serena slowly unlocked her phone and smiled confidently at them both. Please subscribe and share our channel. We create powerful story videos for you and hope you stay connected with us for more emotional journeys. Instead of panicking, Serena remained calm and crossed her arms quietly in front of her. She had prepared for this exact moment ever since strange changes began appearing inside the company system months earlier. Serena had grown up watching her mother lose a teaching career because false reports destroyed her reputation. That painful memory taught her to document every email, every project, and every important conversation carefully. 3 months earlier, Serena noticed her client numbers appearing lower in official reports than in her original submissions. At first, she believed it was a technical problem, but the pattern continued too consistently to ignore. Every evening, Serena secretly saved copies of her reports into a protected personal archive at home. She also recorded timestamps, screenshots, and login activity connected to every suspicious modification inside the database. Sitting across from Daniel and HR, Serena finally turned her phone screen toward them with confidence. A detailed spreadsheet showed dozens of altered reports connected directly to administrative accounts controlled by Daniel himself. The confident expression on Daniel's face instantly disappeared as Serena continued presenting more evidence calmly. Every change happened late at night on the same weekdays when Daniel claimed he stayed for system maintenance work. Serena explained that her sales numbers had been reduced while another employee's numbers increased almost perfectly. That employee had recently received the promotion Serena deserved, despite having far less experience and weaker performance records. HR attempted to interrupt Serena and accused her of violating company policy by saving work documents externally. Serena immediately quoted the policy exception, allowing employees to maintain personal performance records for review protection purposes. Daniel's hands shook slightly as Serena opened another file containing login credentials and access history. The evidence clearly showed that his account had altered reports belonging mostly to women within the department. Serena revealed she was not the only employee affected by the manipulation inside the company system. 4 other women had privately contacted her after noticing their bonuses and performance ratings dropping unfairly over time. The room fell silent as Serena explained she had already shared copies of the evidence with legal and ethics departments. She also sent encrypted backups to trusted contacts outside the company in case anything suddenly disappeared. Within an hour, senior executives entered the building and emergency meetings began across multiple departments immediately. Daniel looked pale and nervous while the HR director struggled to maintain her calm professional appearance. Serena answered every question carefully while executives reviewed screenshots, records, and timeline comparisons from her archive. Years of frustration transformed into confidence as the truth finally unfolded before the people in power. One executive apologized sincerely and promised the company would launch a complete internal investigation without delay. Serena listened quietly, but understood that corporations often protected themselves before protecting the people they harmed. She explained how manipulated reports had cost several employees thousands of dollars in lost bonuses and opportunities. The financial damage alone created a serious legal risk involving discrimination, fraud, and unfair compensation practices. Daniel and the HR director were removed from the meeting while legal teams continued questioning Serena privately. For the first time in years, Serena watched the people who targeted her lose control completely. That evening, Serena sat alone on her apartment balcony, watching city lights flicker beneath the dark sky. She ignored dozens of messages from coworkers because she wanted peace before the chaos fully exploded tomorrow morning. Monday arrived with a completely different atmosphere inside the company headquarters and executive offices. Security escorted Serena upstairs respectfully instead of forcing her out like they originally planned days earlier. The company CEO, Eleanor Hayes, personally invited Serena into her office for an urgent private meeting. Eleanor admitted she spent the entire weekend reviewing the evidence and investigating the hidden manipulation network. Serena explained that company values meant nothing without systems strong enough to enforce fairness consistently. Eleanor nodded silently because she understood the truth hidden behind Serena's painful words and determined expression. Daniel had already been terminated while multiple managers connected to the manipulation scheme were suspended immediately. Serena also received an offer including back pay, a major promotion, and leadership over a transparency reform project. Although shocked by the offer, Serena questioned why the company suddenly wanted to reward her courage publicly. Eleanor explained she did not want another secret settlement that buried problems instead of fixing them permanently. Serena accepted the role and immediately began rebuilding how employee performance data was tracked company-wide. She worked closely with analysts and engineers to create systems that recorded every modification transparently and permanently. The new system automatically alerted employees whenever managers changed reports, evaluations, or financial performance metrics. Quarterly audits also searched for suspicious patterns connected to gender bias, favoritism, and internal manipulation activities. Over the following weeks, investigators uncovered several more employees whose records had been unfairly altered secretly. Many talented women had lost promotions, bonuses, and confidence because powerful managers manipulated their professional reputations deliberately. Serena spent countless late nights reviewing files and helping affected employees rebuild their damaged career histories. Her mission slowly became larger than personal revenge because she wanted lasting protection for future workers everywhere. Some employees hated the new transparency system because it exposed favoritism and political games inside departments openly. Rumors spread accusing Serena of destroying workplace culture simply because she demanded honesty and accountability from leadership. One angry executive secretly sabotaged an important client presentation Serena prepared for a multi-million-dollar contract negotiation. Thankfully, the company's tracking system recorded every unauthorized change and exposed the sabotage attempt within hours. The executive responsible was immediately dismissed, while Serena and her team restored the presentation before the meeting began. Despite the stress and chaos, the client signed with the company after witnessing their commitment to transparency. Months later, the company released public accountability reports explaining how they monitored fairness and compensation internally. The unusual level of honesty impressed clients, investors, and industry leaders across the entire financial services market. Serena soon became a respected speaker invited to conferences discussing ethics, workplace fairness, and leadership accountability nationwide. Women from different industries contacted her, constantly seeking advice on documenting abuse and protecting their careers professionally. Looking back, Serena realized true revenge was never about destroying the people who betrayed her trust completely. The real victory came from building a system where honesty survived, corruption failed, and future employees finally felt safe.